Welcome to your first New Year's Day workout with me. Today is the abs and ass 24-minute focus workout. We're gonna start off by warming up with the core band and the pink thing. So you know I love warming up with bands. So it's all gonna be glute focus. After that, we're gonna move on with our core workout. You're gonna need the stability ball with that. And then after that, we're gonna move on to our lower body focus. You're gonna need a heavy kettlebell, but if you don't have the heavy kettlebell, you can create a T-bell, which is what I created here by using our house dumbbell. I have no idea where our heavy kettlebell went, but you know, you gotta like be resourceful with your resources, and this is what I created. Look how cool this is. So it's 2 heavy 20-pound plates, and then added a 2.5 and a 5-pound. So created this a T-bell. So I actually seen actual equipment that look like this before at Red Country, at Glute Lab gym. So there's actually equipment that look like this out there, so don't be weirded out. And we're gonna be doing sumo squats and deadlifts with this equipment, but if you don't have our dumbbell where you can play with the weights, a heavy kettlebell is just as enough. And then we're gonna finish off with some abs, so a quick 24 minutes workout just to start off your New Year's Day 2020, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. So without further ado, let's set our timer. We're gonna warm up with the core band and the pink thing. I'm just gonna put the stability ball back here first. So let's set the timer for 30 seconds each. You got 10-second transition time, and we're gonna times that by 6 movements. So I'm just gonna set that timer to 6. And starting off with the pink thing. So I'm gonna grab a core band, place it around my ankles first. Step on the pink thing right in the middle, and we're just gonna be hinging from the hips, so feet are shoulder width apart. You're gonna push the hip back, really feeling the glutes and hamstring. Exhale, coming back up, squeezing the glute. Make sure you pack that shoulders back, abs nice and tight, pushing the hip back, squeezing the glute. Really working on that banded deadlift, concentrating on your glutes and hamstrings as you push it back, as if there's a door behind you, and come back up. Okay, keep those legs nice and straight, bend the knee, come back up. All right, let's put the pink thing to the side. We're gonna do around the clock now. So the band is around your ankles. You're gonna load it up on the hip, and then you're gonna step to the side, step forward, to the side, and step it back around the clock. Okay, really load it up on this hip, and really feel it on the outside hip there. Stepping around the clock, 30 seconds of work, and just go around, around, and around. Keep going. You got 10 seconds, really load it up on the hip, your shoulders hip in alignment, and you're just going around, really feel it on the outside hip there. All right, that's on one side. Now we're gonna balance it out, other side. Let's load it up on the hip. You're gonna come up in 3, 2, 1, let's step back. So side, forward, side, step it back. Around the clock. Breathe through it, really feel it on the outside. Glute. Okay, and tap, 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 tap. Keep going. Okay, stay low, 5 seconds. All right, now we're gonna place the band above the knee. You're gonna go for bodyweight squats. The band is gonna try to get your knees to cave in together. You're gonna work against it, drive those knees out. Let's go lower, up, squeeze glutes. Inhale, up. Inhale, exhale, up. Inhale, and up. Down, and up. Down, back up. And all the way up. And up, almost there. Keep going. All right, you're gonna line your mat. Moving on to glute bridge. So feet are shoulder width apart. Push your lower back on the floor. You're gonna extend the hips, by squeezing the glutes together. Down and up, big squeeze. Okay, really squeeze that butt cheek. Ass is nice and tight, rib cage is stacked over your pelvis, and squeezing your butt at the top. Really feeling those glutes engage. And up. Almost there. All right, we're gonna extend those hips all the way up, squeezing the glutes together. You're gonna draw those knees out, back to the middle, out, back to the middle. Abs nice and tight. Good, keep going. Squeezing that butt, in and out, in and out. Almost there. So the last one, let's finish strong. Try not to dip the hips down. Keep those butt nice and engaged. Getting it ready for today's abs and ass workout. Whew. Almost there. All right. And that is our warm-up. I'm just gonna take the core band off. Next set of movements, all we need is the stability ball for the core portion of our workout. I'm just gonna move our T-bell to the side. It's nice and heavy for me for our next workout after that. So stability ball, we're gonna do stability ball knee tucks. So you're gonna find yourself balancing on the stability ball, screwing your hands onto the floor. Abs are nice and tight. You're gonna give me those knee tucks and back up. In and out. We're gonna try and balance this for 30 seconds. After that, you're gonna lay down on your back, pushing your lower back on the floor, work on the anti-extension, dead bugs. So reach opposite arm, opposite leg, reach it back, exhale back in. Okay, and then finally, coming on up, you're gonna elevate your heels, or you can keep your heels down, whichever feels comfortable for you. You're gonna give me Russian twist. So full rotation, rotating that torso, using your torso to rotate, not your arms. And 3 sets of those, 30 seconds each, 10-second transition, times 9. Your abs are gonna burn. All right, so total 6 minutes of work. You're gonna get yourself set up first. So I'm gonna plank on the stability ball, abs nice and tight. I'm gonna tuck it in and back up. Good, find that balance, core brace, and back up. Okay, tuck that knee in, hip flexion, and extension. It requires a lot of core stability to stabilize yourself on that stability ball. If tucking it in and out is too challenging for you, just hold a plank. All right, and that's our timer. We're gonna lie down, moving on to dead bug. So reverse tabletop position, heels elevated, push that lower back on the floor, and let's go extend opposite arm, opposite leg. So dead bug is actually one of my favorite anti-extension core exercises if it's done right. I see a lot of people butcher this movement because their lower back starts arching a lot. They're not creating enough tension on the stability ball. So just pay attention to that, because 2020, it's all about creating full intention into your workout. You know, why are you training? Why did you show up today? Ask yourself those questions. All right, moving on, Russian twist. Okay, those of you who are more advanced, elevate those heels. You're gonna bring the ball nice and high above you. Rotate that torso up. Inhale and rotate. Up and rotate. Up. And up. And up. And rotate. And up. Almost there. Okay, full rotation, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, moving on. Back to those stability ball knee tucks. These are challenging, but you know, I think you're stronger than you think. Let's plank on that plank on the stability ball. Let's tuck it in and back out. Okay, abs nice and tight. Bring it in and out. Keep going. More than halfway there. You got 10 seconds left. your back. Back to those dead bugs. Reverse tabletop position. Let's push your knees, push your palm, and we're gonna extend. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring it back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. And back. Woo. Reach and back. Reach and back. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale and back. Almost there. All right, Russian twist. Come on up. Woo! All right, let's elevate those heels. If not, keep those heels on the floor. Let's bring the ball up. Rotate that torso and up and rotate. Bring the ball nice and high above you and rotate or elevate those heels and up. Halfway there. Stay with me. All right, 2020. Starting off the new year right. Getting those abs burn. High five. All right, one more set to go. Let's find yourself planking on that stability ball. Okay, screw your hands onto the floor. Find that stability. And take it in. And back out. Bring it in. And out. Woo. And out. Keep going. Almost there. Stay with me. And if you fell, fall, it's okay. Just pick yourself back up. Whew. Okay, let's grab that ball, lay on your back. Come to that reverse tabletop position. Heels elevated. Or we're gonna go extend. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale back in. Inhale. And back in. Reach. And back in. And reach, reach, reach. And back in. By your third set, your dead bug should be burning like crazy. Your first set, you're probably like, oh, what is this? I'm not feeling anything. Your third, all the burns. Okay, last set of Russian twist. Let's get ourselves in position. Heels elevated. Bring that ball up, nice and high above our head. Tap, rotate that torso. Tap, and tap. Focus on your breath. Breathing is your body's fastest way to get alkaline. When your body is in a more alkaline state, it's able to burn fat more efficiently and your muscles recover a lot faster. So always breathe throughout your movements. All right, high five. That's the core version first part of the core version of our workout today. So next, we're moving on to the glute part. We're gonna use our newly invented T-bar. So there's 45, 47 and a half pounds of plates on this right now. It's a great equipment. So I'm actually very proud of this, that I created this instead of using a cowbell. You know, challenge yourself, go for something a little heavier. So first two movement, we're gonna do Sumo Deadlifts with, Sumo Squats with the T-bar, and then deadlift with the T-bar, and then finish off with hamstring curls for 30 seconds with the stability ball. So I'm gonna set a timer, because this is a HIIT workout, 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do 4 rounds of these total. So 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You're gonna time that by 12. So I'm just gonna set the timer there, 12 minutes, times 12. I'm gonna get myself right in the center of the mat, starting off with the sumo squat. So sumo squat, your feet is gonna be a little wider than hip width apart, toes are pointing out. I'm gonna hold on to the handle, pack the shoulders back, and I'm gonna drive my feet onto the floor, come up, big squeeze. Okay, chest is nice and proud, bend, and back up and squeeze. Okay, lower all the way down and up. All the way down and up. And up. Squeezing the glutes at the top. All right, moving on to the deadlift part. Feet is closer together, toes are pointing forward. You're gonna hinge from the hip, push your head back. So I'm gonna stand this way so you can see me. Hinge from the hip, push your head back. Holding onto the handle, pull the shoulders back, and come on up to that deadlift. Pushing the butt back, and back out. Okay, really focusing on that hinge and pushing that butt back. Feel those glutes and hamstrings firing up as you lower and come back out. Inhale, and back out. Keep going, 5 seconds. All right, I'm gonna place this down. I'm gonna lay down on my mat. We're gonna work on hamstring curls. So I love this hamstring curl exercise, hamstring exercise. You're gonna extend the hips all the way up, really squeezing the glute, and then you're gonna pull the ball into your body. As you bend that knee, your hips should be traveling up at the same time. So, and up. Okay, bring the hips up, big squeeze, down and up. Really feeling the burn on the hamstrings. Just down and up, abs tight. Whew, these really kill. And it also requires a lot of core stability too, to keep the ball up and not fall. Okay, now back to those squats, sumo squats. Right in the center here. Toes out, lower, up. Okay, I'm gonna lower, tap back out. Okay, chest is nice and proud. Pull the shoulders back and up. Knees out, come on up. We're doing 4 sets of these. Short reps, short circuits, 30 seconds, 4 sets. All right, I'm gonna feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna push my hip back. We're moving on to deadlift. So remember, if you don't have these plates at home, you can use a kettlebell instead. Or if you don't have a kettlebell, feel free to use dumbbells or whatever equipment you have at home for your sumo deadlift and squats. Let's push hip back, inhale, and out. All right, just gonna move this to the side. Hamstring curls. Lay on your back, drive those heels on the stability ball, extend the hips, big squeeze, let's pull the hips in and lower, abs tight. Okay, make sure your hips are traveling up at the same time as you pull your knees towards your face. Really feeling the burn on those hamstrings. Almost there. Halfway there. End of our second set. Moving on to our third. All right, sumo squats. Pull the shoulders back, up, lower, knees out, back out. And up. All the way down and up. All right, moving on to our deadlift. Feet is shoulder width apart. I'm going to push the hip back like I'm closing the door behind me. And pull the shoulders back up to that deadlift. Pushing the butt back. Feeling the stretch up. Make sure your lats are engaged throughout the deadlift. And if you ever feel it in your lower back, make sure you're squeezing your abs and squeezing your glutes together at the top. Big exhale at the top. Inhale as you lower. Exhale up. Whew. Whew. All right, I'm just gonna place this down. So how many of you went out last night and a little bit hungover, but when you needed to party? Well, if you did go out last night, good on you for showing up today. You know, that's very impressive to work out with a little bit of a hangover. Because for me now, I'm turning 35 this year, so that'll be really hard for me to try to train with a hangover. I'm not in my 20s anymore, I can't really do that. Okay, really squeezing those glutes at the top. Woo. Woo, feel the burn. All right, last set, best set. Woo. Grab that T-bell. Sumo squat, chest up, pull the shoulders back, up. Okay, let's drive those knees out, up. Okay, keep the lats engaged, chest proud. 15 seconds. 10 seconds left. All right, moving on to the deadlift. Feet and shoulder width apart. I'm gonna push the door away. So hinge from the hip, push it back, pull the shoulders back, come up, big squeeze. Lower, inhale, and out. Push it back, and out. Almost there. One more set of hamstring curls after this. All right, let's put the T-bell to the side. We're gonna lie down, grab that stability ball. Let's drive your heels on the ball. Extend the hips, squeeze the glute, pull it in. And let's go up. Bring it back in. Squeezing the glute. And back up. Nice and slow. Back up. Abs nice and tight. And up. And all the way up. Whew, these burn. And up. Almost there. All right. There goes the glute part of our workout. Big high five. I don't know about you, but my glutes are on fire right now. And I'm kind of gassed out. So last and final part of our workout is a little core burner. We have 6 movements, so 30 seconds each. I'm gonna times that by 6. You have 10 seconds to catch your breath. And then we're only doing this 1 round total, and then we get to enjoy the rest of your New Year's Day. So first movement, we're gonna start with reverse crunches. So I'm gonna start the timer. So 6 movements, just follow me to really hit those abs. So let's lie down, feet are shoulder width apart. Sorry, you're gonna bring those hands by your hips. So you're gonna extend those hips all the way up, lower down just to hover, back up, really hitting those lower abs, back up, lower, extend those hips, legs, sorry, extend those legs out, use your lower abs, bring the hips up, and back up, and back up, and back up. Alright, let's bring those heels all the way up. We're going to move on to toe touches. So let's reach for your toes, working those upper abs now. So pretend there's an apple underneath your throat. Let's reach for your toes, down and up. So your neck is nice and aligned with your spine. Reach, up, down. Exhale, back down, inhale. Down. Almost there. Really concentrating on the upper abs. All right, moving on to bicycle crunches. You're gonna place your hand behind your head, thumb behind your ear, and we're gonna go opposite elbow, opposite knee, and you're gonna twist and twist. Good, really bring that elbow up towards your knee, crunch it up, and twist, really hitting those obliques. And twist. 10 seconds. gonna turn around, hold a plank position. We're gonna do plank body saw. So plank position, ear, shoulders, hip in alignment. You're gonna take a deep inhale, shift your body forward, exhale, bring it back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Really hitting your transverse abdominis muscle, the inner part of your core. And inhale forward and back. Okay, you're gonna lift yourself to the ball of your feet, all the way to your toes, and then back to your ball of your feet, to the toes, to the ball of your feet. Shifting forward and back. All right, moving on. We're moving on to Jackknife Get Up. So, start position, opposite arm, opposite leg. And you're gonna come up and reach. Down and up and reach. Okay, down and up and reach. Down and, and reach. And reach. Okay, and reach. All right, finally, last one, we're gonna do jackhammers. So you're gonna reach your arms up, heels are hovering. And then sit up, knees to your chest, lower down, reach back, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach it back, heels hovering, come on up. Last one. Feel the burn, reach, and back up. Inhale, and back up. Okay, reach, and up. Okay, reach, and up. Woo! That was a burner. Give a big high five. And there you go. That's our 24 minutes abs and ass workout. Just to start off your 2020. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. If you haven't yet, please follow me on Instagram at SoulmateFit, which is SOULMATEFIT, and obviously follow us on BodyRock official as well. And again, my name is Jenny. So thank you so much for tuning in with me. You allow me to live my dream every single day just for tuning in. I hope you really enjoyed your New Year's Eve last night and have a happy 2020. I'll see you next time. Bye now.